Well, saw this one floating around for a while. Dylan Mulvaney, unrecognizable after a total career meltdown. So if you don't remember the situation with Bud Light and everything, the ad that they put out featuring Dylan Mulvaney, causing them to obviously do very poorly. Now the third behind Modelo and another one. I think Modelo's at the top now. Beers. Unrecognizable after total career meltdown. Let's figure out a little bit more what's going on. I'm gonna be honest with you, I never saw the ad. So we're gonna learn a lot here today. Learn with me. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe.
Today wasn't supposed to be a crying day.
One of those days.
Why do I always feel like crying?
I like your style, dude.
Why do I always feel like crying?
Sometimes you eat the bar, and sometimes the bar will eat you.
No!
Okay, dude. Have it your way. Take it easy, dude.
What's up, guys? Boy, Benny. It's not often that the cringiest, worst, saddest, most embarrassing, humiliating stories on the internet have a happy ending. But sit back and relax and listen to the tale of Dylan Mulvaney. This story certainly has a happy ending. Oh, yeah, baby. Dylan Mulvaney,
what's the happy ending?
This ad tanked $27 billion worth of market cap for Bud Light. This ad marked the end of the high water mark for woke advertising. Meaning if you spit in the faces of your customers and stop just making the product you're supposed to make and start doing politics, we will punish you. And we've punished Bud Light. Bud Light is now the third most popular beer in America and was destroyed because of this advertisement. And many, tens of millions of Bud Light drinkers will never touch a bottle of that stuff ever again because of it. You might have said at the time that we were obsessive when we talked about this, but look at what it has wrought. Because we targeted Bud Light and were able to exert pressure and were able to prove that the customer is always right and we will inflict pain on you if you decide to push woke politics on us through your products, now, see the results. John Deere and Tractor Supply, without even firing a shot, decided to cancel all of their DEI initiatives, along with Microsoft and dozens of other Fortune 500 and Fortune 100 companies. This is a huge win. And it's because of you and me and us organizing, making brands and people toxic. You should just sell your damn product. Stop trying to make everything political. And that's a good thing for the entire country, all right? It's yielding amazing results for pretty much everybody.
But yeah, I never saw that commercial. I only heard about the backlash. My big thing that I'm trying to figure out is, were they just trying to capture a different market, or were they really trying to make a stance and say something? When I see the advertisement here and when I heard about it, I said, I don't remember. Do you remember a lot of Bud Light commercials? I mean, we all know the Budweiser, the Clydesdales, and Budweiser and Bud Light are very, very similar, pretty much the same thing. But I don't know what they were trying to get at with their advertisement. I don't know. Was it a Pride Month thing when they originally did it? Maybe they're just trying to capitalize on that audience? Maybe they saw it. I don't know what the thought was, but a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people felt like what Benny's saying, like maybe something was being pushed on them, and that's why they decided not to drink Bud Light.
Except for Dylan Mulvaney, who's going through a really rough time right now. One of Dylan Mulvaney's latest videos is when somebody said that your 15 minutes of fame is over. And Dylan Mulvaney had a bit of a breakdown live.
15 minutes almost over. Says user 9704035144775.
Fake username, yep.
I'm just looking at my clock. I think it's been a little longer than 15 minutes, darling. And seeing that I'm slating things out 2 to 3 years from now that will come out in 2 to 3 years, I think it might be a little bit longer.
Look at Benny's face. Look at his face.
Does anybody get like the Joker hostage video vibes from that? Dark Knight? Yeah. So what has Dylan Mulvaney been working on? Well, Dylan Mulvaney charged $40,000 for a college speech tour that had, as far as we know, a single stop at it. That single stop was at Penn State University, and there's video evidence of how many people showed up. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dylan Mulvaney, and Dylan Mulvaney saying hello to the dozens of people.
There's like
that
10 people in there.
There are more people that show up for a job fair at an Antifa intersectional feminist rally. As I've said many times, I've seen more people in line at Chick-fil-A at the airport at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Me too, yes.
So Dylan Mulvaney moved from there on to making music videos.
Really?
Dropped a music video that was roundly hated by every single person on the internet. Dylan Mulvaney then went on to play Disney princesses.
Wow! Look at me! I put a show on when I go.
Okay. And, yeah, has generally, and as we have always noted, shown you what this is all about, right? You can see right here at the very top of Dylan's TikTok, business.
Business, yeah.
Business.
And tickets.
Tickets. Business. Money.
So I will say this. Regardless of how you feel, don't let this catch you the wrong way, because you just got to know, regardless of how you feel already, 40 grand to talk to 10 people in a college auditorium, or that didn't even look like the main auditorium. It looked like one of the little brick off rooms. 40 grand is a lot of money, man. A lot of people barely get that in a year. So to make that much money and to get paid all of that money from the Bud Light campaign, and to have 9.6 million followers on TikTok, and who knows how much on Instagram and Facebook, and being paid for videos, because Dylan Mulvaney's still getting traction. So I get it. Maybe the shooting star trajectory probably isn't going the same way that maybe Dylan Mulvaney thought it was going to go after the advertisement of Bud Light, but still getting in the bag big time. And because Benny's saying right now that it's about the money, and because we can see that, because they were talking about in the video that, I got this thing's booked out 2 to 3 years. That's a money thing we're talking about. I'm booked and busy. It's not a terrible situation. Even if you get canceled, even if you're not really doing anything else, to be able to get that mass amount of wealth all in a short period of time, if you put that and park it somewhere and keep a lot of that, I think it'd be good for a long time. I'm just saying. Since it's about money, because it's about money, regardless of the fallout of the issue with the Bud Light thing.
Money. Give me money. Give me money. So there is something remarkable, though, about Dylan's new look.
Is it different?
Ladies and gentlemen, we will play it for you now. It's right here at the very top of Dylan's TikTok.
2.5 million views.
Quite remarkable. Here we go.
It's got 535,000 views on it.
It's Dylan Mulvaney dressed as a cowboy.
Okay, doing a dance.
Dancing a cowboy dance.
Okay.
Dylan Mulvaney dresses as a bearded cowboy in bizarre TikTok to promote new comedy show. There we go. That's your new look. This is officially your new look for Dylan Mulvaney.
I gotta see more.
I am without words. There's so much to be said.
What is this?
The Dylan Mulvaney tour, which again, money. Dylan Mulvaney tour. Tickets start at £10.
£10.
$10. This is a tour that will be going through Scotland, I guess. Got it.
A 60-minute show? About what? Yeah, what is it about?
See this live?
What are we doing for an hour?
Are you ready?
Are we dancing?
Are you ready? United Kingdom?
What are we doing?
America is not sending their best. Holy smokes. There is something quite interesting, though, about the, I guess, lore of Dylan Mulvaney, because Dylan Mulvaney proposed to Bud Light to fix their image.
How?
By dressing as a cowboy. Here we go. This is the suggestion from Dylan Mulvaney to Bud Light as to how to fix the brand.
And I thought, how fun if we had done like some sort of Western commercial where it was like a cowboy at the end of the bar and then maybe a trans person on the other, and there's like one beer in the center, and it's like just because we could have a laugh and to show that, like, as much as, you know.
So I guess that maybe that's what Dylan's trying to do.
Make that idea. I think Bud Light's probably done with.
Maybe Dylan's trying to make
Dylan
a new.
Mulvaney.
Is this a new Bud Light ad? Bud Light, are you making a new ad? Are you taking Dylan up?
Seriously doubt it.
On the advertisement?
Just because of what they've seen.
Dylan Mulvaney is also being used to troll Republicans in political ads. It's amazing. Dylan Mulvaney was paid on Cameo to go troll a Republican running for Congress in South Dakota, I believe.
By doing what?
Dylan was tricked into talking about rhino hunting.
Hi, Julie. It's Dylan Mulvaney from my TikTok and Instagram series, Days of Girlhood. And I wanted to make you this video because your friend Rick told me that you have a huge job change coming up. And from what I understand, you just spent like 10 or more years in North Dakota, like basically saving the planet and like promoting green energy and reducing harmful coal plants, which is so iconic. And now, I'm very excited for this. You are now going to the DC Zoo to be working with rhinos. Babe, that is insane. I'm so like, how do you go from one thing to another? Those are pretty drastic. And if I'm ever in DC, I'm going to figure out a way to reach out to you and check out the rhinos. So best of luck. I love you, Julie. Bye. Love ya.
Oh, man. That is the best. That is the best political campaign ad of the cycle. Nothing will ever take it. Nothing will ever take it. Speaking of taking over, it does seem like people are beginning to now disavow Dylan Mulvaney.
Really?
On the left.
That's
about this person for the longest time, but whenever I say it, I get labeled as a certain word that I can't say on this app. Everyone is calling Dylan Mulvaney a massive hypocrite now that I know.
Why?
I'm finding it very suspicious that this woman right here has grown her entire account based off of promoting women's rights, saying the significance of women, how important women are for her, and of course, recognizing the struggles that women have to go through on a day-to-day basis. She's actually won, I swear, Woman of the Year for this. However, when it comes to speaking about the women in Palestine who are having to use tent scraps because their periods are coming, or the women in Congo who are aggressively and systematically getting raped, she's quiet. She's silent. It's crickets even. People are recognizing that it's women that got this woman to this place to begin with. But however, when it comes to addressing issues that affect women within the diaspora, she's conveniently quiet. Yeah.
Canceled. You know what? You don't have to agree with what the person says. You can just agree with the results. All right? And for us, these are the results. So, good luck, I guess.
There's a lot of things I guess I could say about this, but I'm gonna say that I don't know enough about the topic, and all I realize is that when certain people speak up for different causes and the ones that don't, maybe it's because they also don't fully understand. Now listen to what I'm saying here. I'm not taking sides. All I'm saying is I would shut up if I didn't know about a certain topic. When the woman on the TikTok was talking about the Congo issue, about Congo and women there, and I think she said something about Palestine. If I didn't know about those issues, I wouldn't speak on those issues. You get what I'm saying here? Just because I think it's better just to be quiet. I know people with a voice and with big platforms are looked at as the people you want them to speak about it. You want them to say something about it, but that could be why. Other than that, I don't know. This new look, I don't know. I don't think that there will be another collaboration in the same with the companies with Bud Light, but you never know. Guys, what do you think about this one? This is an interesting look that we're looking at here with the cowboy hat. Let me know what you think about this. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next